Good morning, guys. It is I, Becca Lori Hector, here in a new place, in a new spot area. And there's a reason for that. Of course, there is. I wouldn't do it without a reason. So, yeah, I am excited to be here today for Growing Gratitude. As guys know, Growing Gratitude was my idea just because I am a real believer in incorporating gratitude and the attitude of gratitude into your life as much as possible, and in an effort to really grow the gratitude in my life, I wanted to take some time out of every week and, regardless of my circumstance, share my little bits of gratitude, because it forces me to look through my week and find the gratitude in it and then acknowledge it and talk about it out loud. And with hope, it will grow in my life. And my hope on top of that is that if you guys share the practice with me, maybe you'll incorporate it in your life and you too can grow the gratitude in your life. So good morning, Joe. Good morning, Morgan. So glad that you guys are joining me this morning. So as you can see, I'm in an unusual spot, and that's for a reason. My gratitude this morning is a giant shout out to Big Sammy. That's right. Hey, Bill. This week, of course, we've been working in the food truck and all of that stuff. And yesterday was a mega gorgeous, epic, beautiful day outside here in Colorado. Just sunny, not hot, not cold, just a gorgeous, gorgeous day. And it was Saturday, and we did so well yesterday on the food truck. Pause for a moment, you guys. Hey, Nancy, thanks for getting up early with us. I appreciate it. Yeah, yesterday it was so good on the food truck that, you guys, we sold out. What? Yes, we didn't sell out of everything, but a good, like 80% of our menu we sold out of yesterday. So we couldn't open today. So my giant gratitude moment for today goes out to Big Sammy for doing her job, for helping us to grow this business, for all of that stuff, and for my extra day off. What? That's not real. Yes, real. Thank you, Nancy. I have today off. So I'm sitting here with you guys in my bed because I was literally asleep until about 10 minutes ago. Thank you, Joe. So I literally got up and just rinsed my face, threw my hair up, threw on a sweatshirt, and said, let's do Growing Gratitude, because this is what I'm grateful for today. I am grateful that I'm not up, that I'm not dressed, that I'm talking to you guys from my room. And as you can hear, I'm losing my voice from all the social stuff and whatnot that the truck takes. But I am beyond grateful for this extra day off. I really need it. And I'm tired, and I'm grateful that we're closed for all the best reasons, right? We're not closed because of the weather. We're not closed because something happened. We're not closed because the truck's not working. We're not closed for any of those reasons. We're closed because people liked us enough to sell us out. And I cannot tell you how grateful I am for those two things combined into this day. So I am beyond grateful for my day off, beyond grateful to not have to go out in the cold, beyond grateful to spend an extra day with my dogs and Antonio. And because I planned on being at work today, I have nothing else on my schedule. So it's really and truly a day off. Nobody was expecting anything from me today. So as far as the world is concerned, I'm out there selling sandwiches. And as far as the sandwich world is concerned, we couldn't open, so I'm home in bed, and nobody is going to be looking for me. So I can freely and without any guilt or feeling bad or feeling lazy, I can take today and literally do nothing. My gratitude for a day of doing nothing is, I don't know, off the charts gratitude for having that extra day to recharge, extra day to just live my life, extra day to, I don't know, it's like a bonus day in the week all of a sudden. And I am feeling so glad for it. And that's why I'm sitting here in my bedroom, because I wanted you guys to understand that I literally will be spending probably my whole day right here with a good book, and eating in between lots of really probably bad for me things. But I'll try not to eat gluten. I promise myself. But that's it. This is my bedroom, and this is where I want to be all day. And I can be. Yay. I can be. And that is amazing. So thank you, universe. Thank you to the people in my town. Thank you to Antonio. Thank you to everybody who kind of all the things combined and aligned for us to sell out, for us to have a day off, And then we've got Thanksgiving coming up, so I'm going to have some extra time off. So that feels amazing. I know I made it through the transition, you guys. This is the other side. I feel like myself. My schedule is working. My load is lightened, right? And it all is evened out, and it's not, no longer am I stretched past my spoons. So that I'm grateful for. You guys, my list is very long this week of gratitude things, I have to tell you. So yeah, I'm grateful for that, right? And really glad to be on the other side of the transition. Really glad to have been able to kind of walk through it all for you guys, or with you guys rather, in real life, so that you could see that I still struggle. You could see the challenges and the burnout coming, right, of all of the transition period. But when handled well, and when we plan and when we prep for it, thank you, Joe. And when we prep for it and we plan and we know it's coming, but we also know it will end and we will get through it, you can do transitions without burning out. You can. I did it. I just did it in front of you, and I know I can do it again. I've done it before this time. And I want you guys to know that you can. So I'm grateful to have been a living example of walking through a transition in a healthy way, and as a healthy autistic way, for you guys, so that you too can understand that you can make it through a transition without feeling like your entire life has to end, which is how it sometimes feels. So I'm grateful for that. My next thing that I'm grateful for today is you guys. What a show you put on for me this week. I don't even know if thank you is the right word or gratitude is the right word. It's so important to me that right now, as I'm thinking about it, I have goosebumps. So a giant shout out, thank you to you guys who are living the self-defined living life with me, right? Who have decided to jump on the train, take the course, and kind of see what difference it makes in your life. And you guys, I mean, like a proud mama, I feel. That's how I feel, like a really proud mama, to see you guys this week sharing your joy. What? I saw like 3 or 4 different posts alone this week on Facebook from you guys doing things that create joy for you, taking pictures of it and sharing that joy with us, with everyone else, anyone who's interested, anyone who wants a piece of it, right? And I hope that made your joy kind of grow in infinitum, right? When people say thank you for sharing your joy, or oh, that was so awesome, or look how cool that is, or I'm so proud of you, all of that stuff increases your joy of the joyful thing you shared, and it increases other people's joy having shared it with you guys. So thank you for living it. Thank you for committing yourselves to self-defined living. Thank you for really just taking it on board in your lives, and then continuing to do the things that we talk about in the course in real life, like in real life, in real time, right in front of my face. I don't know how else to feel about that except for grateful, because I know you guys are just at the beginning of that journey, and I know how much challenge will come up, and I know all of that stuff, but I now know also that you guys have the skill sets. You guys now have the tools you need to do it. And I see you doing it. I see you committing to the lifestyle change. And I know you guys are going to have abundance from it. I know you will. You're going to have an abundance of gratitude, an abundance of joy, an abundance of happiness, comfort, all of the things that we're always seeking as autistics. You will have it. And it begins with this simple thing, this little ideas that are all kind of sprinkled throughout the course, that if you create your own joy and then you share it, you are growing the joy in your life. And you begin to notice how much, how desperately much you needed that joy in your life, and how important it is to your happiness, right? And then we get into a like pattern of it. We're like, this joy is so good, I have to keep doing it. And we find all the ways to do the joy. And we find all of that, all of these like hidden secret things that we can really enjoy. And then we share it, and it's just, it's magical to me. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful that to see you guys growing and evolving out there, and taking your few steps forward. And that's really all you need to be doing. And I'm proud of you. I am proud of you guys. I am so honored to share the parts of our journeys together, just to have wandered onto the same path at the same time. And I'm just grateful to have you guys in my life, to have other people thinking like I'm thinking, and wanting more out of this life than just making it. than just surviving. And for that, I'm honored. I'm honored to be in your lives, but I am so grateful to see that the course is moving along and really working. Like, like I knew in here and I knew in here that it would all work. But seeing it happen is something that, a lot of people don't ever get to see. And so I'm grateful. I am so grateful for that. So that's the next thing that I'm grateful for. I got one last one for you guys, because the gratitude is for this one. I mean, this one has been a month long's worth of gratitude, and I haven't really been able to talk about it that much, but I'm going to share it again today. So Tuesday, the course starts again. It's me and a private class. So I have a private class of students who are taking this course on a grant. That's right, you guys. Specialists in Northern Ireland put in for a grant, and they got it. They got a grant from Comic Relief to give this course. So essentially, they bought a private class of the course from me. I'm going to be teaching 10 of their people the course. We're going to be going through the units just like we all walked through it. And that'll be done just in time for me to pick it up again in February to do it again with you guys, right? And to run it again live this way, over the course of the 3 months and doing it that way. I can't even tell you how grateful that I am for that. What an opportunity. I don't know, to have somebody approve a grant for somebody else to then offer this course to 10 autistic adults in Northern Ireland. And there were more that couldn't make it in. We couldn't make it a bigger class. That's what we had the grant money for. So we might be doing it again. I might be doing it for other specialist turns. I have no idea. All I know is that somebody out there looked at their grant proposal and said, yes, this course has value. These people should have the opportunity to take this course. Here's the money to make that happen. You get that? That's craziness to me. That is something I never even allowed myself to imagine. Okay. And that's what's happening. So on Tuesday, Unit 1 begins for these people. We're in our 10-person private class, and we're going to do all of it. We're doing the lectures. We're doing the coaching calls. We're doing the one-on-ones. We're doing all of it. And I am it's an international grant-approved course. That is something I didn't think I'd ever achieve in my life. And I don't know. My gratitude for that has just been extended for the last month. And I'm because it's starting on Tuesday and the class is full and I don't have to answer anything else about it. I'm able to share it a little bit more with you guys. Of course, I'm going to let you know as I go along in it, how it goes and how it's running and how it's happening for those folks. But yeah, you guys, think about that. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for the opportunity to teach more autistic adults. I'm excited for just the opportunity for there to be something else out there for us, just something to do instead of just saying, okay, I'm autistic. I don't know. It makes me just feel grateful. So that's quite a list of gratitude I'm sharing with you guys this week. It was a good one for me. I definitely felt the gratitude in the moment of these things. And I absolutely said, mental note, these are the things to share on growing gratitude. So guess what? Also, gratitude for growing gratitude working. Hello. I have been so focused on paying attention to all these gratitude moments to keep a list to share with you guys on Sunday that it's working. The gratitude is growing. The attitude is around all the time. So it works, you guys. So I'm going to go and enjoy my freebie day off. Hello. Really going to enjoy it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with it entirely. I'll tell you on Tuesday what I did with it. But mostly I plan to stay like this all day. So yeah, I'm going to go enjoy that. And I'm going to task you guys with growing the gratitude in your life. Spend some time after I say goodbye and think about what things this week you have to be grateful for. Everything counts. Everything. Even if it was a 2-minute moment you had with your dog or your cat this week, that counts. Be grateful for it, right? Be grateful for that animal being in your life. Be grateful for having the time in your life to have that moment. Whatever it is, find them, seek them out. Because once you start looking for them, you see them so clearly. You find the gratitude moments. And that's what we need. That's what we need to build in with the joy and all the other stuff that we're building, right? So I hope you do. I hope you take a few moments today and really think about the stuff you have to be grateful for. The little things, the big things, all of it. And it's especially important for us as we're going into American Thanksgiving next week. And I know a lot of people here in the States will be thinking about how little there is to be grateful for this year in 2020, when in fact we should be, right, grateful for what happened in 2020. I have never been so sure that the planet needed to be shaken. Like, you know, when somebody can't hear you and you want to like pick them up by the shoulders and be like, ah, listen to me. I feel like that's what the planet needed. The planet needed, society needed to be shaken a little bit so that people could remember their priorities and remember not just to say they want to spend family time, but to actually spend the family time. It changed up the workplaces. It changed up how we think about work. It changed up how we think about a lot of politics, right? There was a lot of change that came out of this pandemic of 2020. And so rather than sitting around, you guys, and thinking about all of the negative that the pandemic brought with it, and it has brought quite the negative with it, there are positives that came out of it too. So let's see if we can't spend the rest of 2020 kind of figuring out what gifts we got out of this odd, crazy year that we've had. And just take a moment and be grateful for the lessons that we learned out of this, for the empathy that grew out of all of this, for all of it, for our sudden realization that money isn't everything, right? It was needed. It was needed for our planet. So I hope you guys will take the time, think about the gratitude, find it in your life, share it with each other. If you feel the need, throw it up on Facebook, get into some gratitude growing habit, because that's why I do this. I'm doing it to inspire you guys to grow the gratitude in your life. So thank you so much for joining me this morning on my freebie day off from my bedroom, because I am grateful to be having it, and I am beyond grateful to have you guys getting up early to join me for our gratitude moments. So thank you for spending some time with me this Sunday morning. Enjoy the rest of it. I will see you on Tuesday for Being Becca Live. And I, of course, will see you out on the interwebs, just hanging out and doing things. So feel free to say hello and comment on my stuff. I love seeing you guys out there. I love hearing from you. It lets me know the void isn't void, right? Have a great weekend, rest of your weekend, you guys. I'll see you out there. And I am looking forward to seeing your gratitude moments. See you next week, you guys. Bye.